Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will learn some more important points related to the lesson Democratic and Nationalist Revolutions 17th, 18th and 19th centuries from the ninth class Social Studies textbook. France becomes a constitutional monarchy. The National Assembly completed the draft of the Constitution in 1791 Common Era. Its main object was to reduce the powers of the monarch. Now, these powers were not in the hands of one person. They were now separated and given to different institutions, the legislature, executive, and judiciary. This made France a constitutional monarchy. The Constitution of 1791 Common Era gave the National Assembly the power to make laws. But all the citizens did not have the right to vote. Only the active citizens had the right to vote. Active citizens were men above 25 years of age who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of a laborer's wage. The active citizens voted for a group of electors who in turn chose the assembly. To become an elector and a member of the assembly, a man had to belong to the category of highest taxpayers. The constitution began with a declaration of the rights of man and citizen. Rights such as the right to life, freedom of speech, freedom of opinion, equality before law were considered as natural and inalienable rights. It was the duty of the government to protect these 17 citizens' natural rights. The course of the revolt. People started coming together at political clubs to discuss government policies and plan their actions. The most successful of these clubs was that of the Jacobins, which got its name from the former convent of Saint Jacob in Paris. The members of the Jacobin Club were small shopkeepers, artisans such as shoemakers, pastry cooks, watchmakers, printers, as well as servants and daily wage workers. In the summer of 1792 Common Era, the members of the Jacobin Club planned a revolt of a large number of people of Paris. On the morning of August 10th, they entered the palace of the Tuileries forcefully, killed the king's guards, and held the king as hostage for several hours. All men of 21 years and above, regardless of wealth, got the right to vote. The newly elected assembly was called the convention. The elected members were Girondists, Jacobins, and common people. On 21st September 1792 Common Era, the convention banned the monarchy and declared France a republic. Louis XVI and Queen Mary Antoinette were sentenced to death in 1793 Common Era for treason. The Reign of Terror. The period from 1793 to 1794 Common Era is known as the Reign of Terror. Robespierre, the leader of Jacobin Club, followed a policy of strict control and punishment. He arrested, imprisoned, and then tried all the people he saw as enemies of the Republic through a revolutionary tribunal. They included ex nobles and clergy, members of other political parties, even members of his own party who did not agree with his methods. If the court found them guilty, they were guillotined. Robespierre's government issued laws placing an upper limit on wages and prices. The use of more expensive white flour was forbidden. Robespierre was convicted by a court in July 1794 Common Era, arrested and sent to the guillotine. Women and French Revolution. From the very beginning, women were active participants in the events that made any important changes in French society. One of their main demands was that women should get the same political rights as men. Women were disappointed that the Constitution of 1791 Common Era made them passive citizens. They demanded for the right to vote, to be elected to the assembly, and to hold political positions. The fight for the right to vote continued through an international suffrage movement during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The example of the political activities of French women during the revolutionary years inspired many women around the world. It was finally in 1946 Common Era that women in France won the right to vote. Rule of Directory Napoleon gets power. The National Convention framed a constitution. It led to the formation of the Directory, an executive team made up of 5 members to rule France. The members were incapable, corrupt, and there was no unity among them. It lost the popularity among the people. Napoleon Bonaparte, who got series of victories to France, was considered the man of hope. Napoleon finally captured power with the help of Abbassias. He formed a new government called the Consulate and ruled for 5 years as first consul. Later, he declared himself the Emperor of France and ruled for another 10 years. Napoleon Bonaparte could not remove the spirit of republic from people, though he formed an empire. When Napoleon lost the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 Common Era, monarchy was revived in France again. Through all these changes in the forms of government, the ideals of freedom, equality, and fraternity kept inspiring people. French Empire reached its peak under Napoleon's rule. He defeated Austria, Prussia of the Europe. He also occupied Spain and Portugal. With these victories, Napoleon turned into an emperor by 1810 Common Era as the whole of Europe came under his control except England and Turkey Empire. All the monarchic powers merged into an alliance under the leadership of England to defeat Napoleon. After many attempts, this alliance could defeat Napoleon in the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 Common Era. Vienna Congress changed the political structure of Europe under the chairmanship of Metternich, the Prime Minister of Austria. Monarchy was restored in many of the kingdoms. Louis XVIII was appointed as the King of France. Charles X was succeeded by him. He tried for the revival of the special rights of the nobles and the clergy. He abolished the freedom of press and the House of Representatives. Thus, 1830 revolution took place and his close relative Louis Philippe was appointed as the king. As the protests turned violent, another revolution broke out in 1848 Common Era and Louis Philippe fled away from France. Later, the revolutionaries declared France the Second Republic. Though the monarchy was abolished in 1848 Common Era, it was restored under the reign of Napoleon III. Finally, in 1871 CE, France was declared republic for the third time under the leadership of Leon Gambetta. Thank you for watching our videos. To get a notification of our further videos, make sure to subscribe our channel.